Let's talk about some real serious stuff here, folks. That's like many of you, and I think I'm like a lot of you. I'm fascinated by celebrities. That's right, I'm fascinated by them. They're good-looking, they're funny, they're successful. Check it out, sometimes all three. Now, guy paid to woo. Now, sure, I get to chat with celebrities on the show, but I wanted to find out more about them. So listen to what I did. I recently mailed a questionnaire to some of America's biggest stars. And this is the amazing thing. I didn't think they'd write back. A surprising number of famous people responded to the quiz. We're going to show you their answers tonight in a new segment we call Celebrity Survey. We spare no expense here at this show. Here's how the survey works. We asked 3 celebrities to complete a phrase. All right, our first phrase was, "The thing I regret most about the last election is," John Kerry wrote, "not spending more time in Ohio." That makes sense. John Edwards wrote, "not attacking Bush's Social Security plan." Michael Moore wrote, "not being able to fit in a voting booth." And I thought, see how it works here? You get one that are 2 that are serious, and then the jokes. All right, this is the next one. "You should go see my next movie because," Sarah Michelle Gellar said, "it's really scary." Claire Danes wrote, "it's really funny." Ben Affleck said, "you can have an entire row to yourself." And I thought, that was... All right, you're going to like this. People feel like they know me just because. Kelsey Grammer said, "they've seen me on television." Al Franken wrote, "they've read articles I've written." Bill O'Reilly said, "I called him up while masturbating." And it's a way to get to know someone. "I wish I could get back all the years I spent being," David Crosby wrote, "drunk." Drew Barrymore wrote, "hi." Michael Bolton wrote, "Michael Bolton." And there's a beautiful cadence to some of them. Here we go. We'll be hearing from him. When I want to pamper myself, Uma Thurman wrote, "take a nice long bubble bath." Kate Winslet wrote, "check myself into a day spa." Martha Stewart wrote, "wait until lights out to urinate." And that's the part. Here we go. This is current events here, folks. We are attacking Fallujah now because Donald Rumsfeld wrote, "it's full of insurgents." Dick Cheney wrote, "it's what's best for the Iraqi people." President Bush wrote, "we heard 2 guys in Fallujah were trying to marry each other." And that can't happen. There'll be none of that. All right. When I want to be alone, Halle Berry wrote, "go on a Buddhist retreat." Matthew Broderick wrote, "hike through Central Park." John McEnroe wrote, "host the John McEnroe Show." And there's... He's on CNBC, is that right? All part of our family. We're bastards. "I can't fall asleep unless..." Tony Danza wrote, "my wife is sleeping next to me." Oh, that's nice. Natalie Portman wrote, "I have my teddy bear." That's sweet. Courtney Love wrote, "I'm holding on to my lucky toilet." I like them. The first 2 people went, "ah," and then we got him with lucky toilet. It's not television, it's compel-o-vision. "The most important thing my mother said to me was," Barbra Streisand wrote, "be the best." Mandy Moore wrote, "be true to yourself." Clay Aiken wrote, "why are you wearing my dress?" And One thing you will never find in my home is Michael Jackson wrote a gun. He's responsible. Janet Jackson wrote pornography. Tito Jackson wrote walls. And, jeez. These people have their limits. They'll take so much, but what they just told me was leave Tito out of it. Growing up, my biggest role model was Brittany Murphy wrote Mary Tyler Moore. Kristen Davis wrote Grace Kelly. Paris Hilton, The Holland Tunnel. And, wow, this country is divided right now. Never was it more clear than on that joke. Half the audience, yeah, half the audience, no. And finally, let's come together on this one, all right? I will unify this warring country if it's the last thing I do. My idea of the perfect dessert is Liv Tyler wrote key lime pie with ice cream. David Duchovny wrote a huge hot fudge sundae. Ruben Studdard wrote Liv Tyler and David Duchovny. And I think... Well, my work is done here. We'll take a break. When we come back, Tina Fey is here. So stick around.